Hi y'all, Liz here again today, and we're still talking about advancement. I hope you thought about what I asked you about last night or yesterday, whatever day that was. What is it to you? What's important to you? What do you need to know about advancement? And I hope you got that question answered. All right, today I want to talk about values, because if you're going to advance in your company, advancing means going forward, and it typically means going up, going up a growth ladder, going up the organizational ladder. So somehow being above other people. So for some of you, I know that sounds scary, but for the rest of you, you probably have a thought of, if I'm going to be above other people, then I probably need to be in some ways a little bit better than the people that I'm above. Otherwise, why are they going to be willing to look up to me? They're not. They simply won't. And you guys know that too. You've had people before that were in positions that were above you, and they sucked. They were terrible. Did you respect them? Did you look up to them? Did you listen to them? Of course not. Why? There was no reason to. They didn't bring anything to the table. They weren't actually better in any way. There was nothing to look up to. They didn't deserve it. Well, if you're going to move up the organizational ladder in your company, if you're going to advance in some way, you need to make sure that that doesn't happen to you. You don't want to be that cruddy guy, right? That cruddy girl, that cruddy woman that didn't deserve it. You need to deserve it. So the very first thing that you want to do is you want to get your brain wrapped around the idea of the values of your company. What's important in your company? What are the things that your boss cares about? What are the things that your customers care about? What is it that is so important in your company that everybody knows about it? It's obvious. Everybody knows. Is it attendance? You need to be here every day. You need to be willing to and able to work until 7 o'clock at night. I don't know what it is in your company, but there's something. Is it the best quality? Does your company believe in providing the very best company? No, how about the very best quality of anybody else in your area? Is that it? Is it safety? Are you the safest company in your area? So, or maybe anywhere that anybody knows of. How is it that your boss gives the messages to you guys about what's important? How do you figure that out if you don't know? If there's no sign, if nobody says, hey, these are the core values of our company. How do you figure it out? By the things that get either rewarded or not rewarded. So if you get in trouble for something, that's something that's important in your company. If you get rewarded for it, again, something that's important in your company. That's where the values are. It's in the things that matter, that people notice and that people talk about. All right, so some examples. If in your company people show up for work late all the time and nobody ever says anything, who cares? No big deal. Doesn't matter. If you show up for work late, it doesn't matter at all. But if in your company people show up for work late and the boss says, what's going on? Did you sleep in? Somebody looks at you and says, wow, you're late. If any of those things happen in your company, you need to not be late if you want to advance in your company. That's one of the big secrets of advancement, is not about being the best at everything. It's about being really great at the things that matter. Not everything, again, just at the things that super matter in your company. So quality is the big deal in your company. You're gonna have to be a rock star cleaner. If attendance matters, you're gonna have to be there every single day and work till late. If attitude matters in your company, you're gonna need to plaster one of these on your face all the time. Even when it's raining, even when it's snowing, even when the clients are crazy, even when the employees are doing a cruddy job, if attitude matters, that matters. And you're gonna have to figure out how to do that. So, your job, if you want to advance, first job is identify the values in your company. What matters? So that's my question for you today. As you head out for your day or your evening or wherever it is, whenever you're watching this video, think about this. What matters in your company and how can you be better at whatever it is? There's always a way to improve, right? No matter how great you are. No matter what, there's some way you can improve. So how can you do it? What one thing can you do better? Start with one thing. Once you start with one thing, you're going to find, wow, better than I thought I was. I can do 2. I can do 3. Trust me, that's the way it works. And it'll work that way for you too. All right, that's it for today. Talking to you tomorrow again about advancement. Bye.